Salutations everyone, salutations. This is Diva here, also known as the plant-based diva, and I'm coming to you today on Labor Day, Monday, just to make a vegetarian lasagna along with you. I never had vegetarian lasagna before, or made it rather. I have made it with meat, turkey or beef in the past, but this will be my first time using just vegetables and also using whole wheat lasagna. Okay, so let me just try to bring this down a little bit and go over a little bit and try to show you the ingredients because I can't turn my phone around, so I have to do it this way. Let me back up. That would make sense. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So these are all my ingredients. I also took a still picture beforehand. But now that I took all around video of the ingredients, I will go one by one of the ingredients. So I have my Parmesan cheese. I have my extra virgin olive oil with garlic. I have my zucchini too. I have my baby spinach. And I have whole grain lasagna from Barilla, I don't know. Okay. And I also have my frozen onions, my frozen mushrooms, and I also picked up the Beyond Beef plant-based ground beef. So this is what I will be using in place of regular meat to give it some sort of texture. I'll take another picture of this before. Well, no, it's too late now. So this is the package, Beyond Beef. This is by Beyond Meat, and I will turn it around. And these are the ingredients and the nutrition facts. Okay. Then I also have my liquid egg whites because I don't use regular eggs anymore. I just use egg whites. I have my ricotta cheese. I have my mozzarella, 2 bags because lasagna is not lasagna without cheese. I have my low sodium tomato basil pasta sauce. And then I have a few seasonings for taste. I'll be using this original Kingsford original all-purpose seasoning for my Beyond Beef. I'm going to use minced onion. I'm going to use garlic powder, a little bit of pepper. And I don't have Goya, so I'm going to use this all-purpose Greek seasoning just to make the ricotta taste a little good better. And then I have some Italian seasoning. Okay, so guys, those are my ingredients, and now I will head over. Let's see how I'm going to start. Okay, so I will head over and I will put down my phone near the stove. Okay, so I will be starting to make my lasagna. Whole wheat lasagna with plant-based meat. Okay, and this is what I'm gonna bake it in. A small baking dish. I'm only making a small serving because I'm a single person, so this is just for me. And so let's see. Let me start with the zucchini to cut them up. I have my cutting board here. And I already rinsed off the zucchini in water and vinegar. Okay, so I have 2 here. And I do that because, you know, when you're in the grocery store, anybody can touch your fruits and vegetables. So it's best just to put them in some water and vinegar for a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up. And it's probably a little dark. Well, I'll improve. I brought me a ring light, so hopefully that'll improve. And this is quick and easy. Oops. To cut up your zucchini. I love zucchini. Even without lasagna, I love zucchini and squash together. I'll make that for you one time in one of my next videos where I cook. So I'm cutting. These are small. Oops. Okay, so that's one. And then I have my second one. I'm just going to cut it up real quick. Ooh, okay, whatever. Cut it up real quick. So how you guys doing on Labor Day? I don't even know why I'm asking. It's not like I'm live. Actually just recording a video that I'll put on YouTube and Facebook. My Facebook is not getting a lot of viewers. I don't know why. You know, it's open to the public, so I don't know. I just don't know why. I don't know. Maybe Facebook wants you to start paying, you know, everything they try to get me to boost my video. So maybe it's just a Facebook thing. I don't really know. But okay, so I cut up my 2 zucchinis. And let's see. To get things started, I will go ahead and cook the plant-based beef. It's Beyond Meat. It's called Beyond Beef. And you can get this at quite a few grocery stores. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn on my stove to medium. Let me cut open the package. And yes, guys, I wash my hands, but it's just me. I'm in this house by myself, so hey, I'm cooking for me. So this is not all about, oh, what about your hands and this and that, because I'm just cooking for one. Okay, so, and it looks like beef too, so that's the cool part. It looks like beef. I'll show you. Looks like beef. So it's not hot yet. My skillet, iron cast skillet, everything tastes good at iron cast. Okay, so I should have waited until it maybe became a little bit warmer, but oh well. Let's see. Yeah, I have a small stove, so it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here out the way and pick up my little mess here, and I'm going to put this in the garbage. Clean up after myself. Yeah, I'm cooking for one. I have 2 grown kids. I'm single, but I have 2 grown kids that live where, you know, they don't live at home, and I don't have grandchildren yet. So it's just me, myself, and I. But that's not going to stop me from making things that I enjoy. That's, you know, plant-based. Okay. So while the stove is getting hot now, it's getting hot in here. I usually use grapeseed oil because it has a high cooking temperature. Olive oil does not. Okay, so put a little bit of grapeseed oil in there. And let's see, I'm going to rinse off my spinach. Even though it's pre-packaged, I will still be rinsing it off real quick. And I'm going to cook this whole bag because you know how spinach, it just shrinks down to nothing. So go ahead and do that. While I'm talking to you. Yeah, so I'm plant-based Diva. I started the plant-based page a few months ago. Ever since I decided to really start eating plant-based. So I went ahead and said, let me just make a channel, a page, you know, to share my experience with eating plant-based food. I'm not a vegan, so I eat chicken and I eat seafood and things like that, but I just don't eat meat. I don't eat meat. I don't eat pork. I just basically eat chicken. And even with chicken, it's very rare that I eat chicken. I eat it on occasion. And I mainly eat chicken wingettes. I eat wingettes. That's what I make, wingettes, because it doesn't have that much meat, but it'll still give me my satisfaction. Oh, it's cooking up too like beef. I'll show you in a minute. Let me just move this around a little bit. But chicken wingettes just still gives me, you know, it'll fulfill my taste buds for wanting chicken. Sometimes I have chicken legs. But that's only when chicken wingettes aren't available in the store, which lately it hasn't been. But I only eat it maybe once a week, if that. You know, I don't even eat fish that much. Oh, look how, I'm going to just bring it closer to show you. Let me get, I'm going to take a towel to show you how it looks just like. Look at that. I don't know, can you see? Look. Just like beef. Just like beef. So I'm going to put this back. I'm going to get better with this. But I'm getting my seasonings now. Okay. Get my seasonings. Which I'll be using some garlic. Some original, from Kingsford, original all-purpose. And some minced onion. I don't use salt, because enough stuff have salt in it, so I watch my salt intake and everything. So this is frying. Oh my goodness! And I'll be tasting it. Oh my! It is browning up, and it's pea base. It's pea protein base. But I will be definitely buying this again. I tried other plant-based meats, but it was too pink for me. I'm like, this don't even feel like a hamburger. So this really does. Oh my! And it's not cheap. It's around $7, but it's. I think it's worth it, and it looks just like beef for real. So let me go ahead and pour some minced onion in here, as much as I want. So that's that. Like I said, pour some of this all-purpose seasoning, and I have lots of seasonings, guys. I will actually show you. Come with me. Oops, excuse me. I have a whole thing of seasoning. So yeah, I do really enjoy seasoning. If you see me mix up here, give me my hand. Okay, so yeah, this is browning up really good. It looks like, I mean, real meat, for real, y'all. For real. And I know it doesn't take as long as regular beef to cook, but it sure enough reminds me of regular beef or turkey. So I don't know. I'm going to let it keep going. I'm not going to burn it. It smells good. Like I said, I'm going to taste it first. Because when you make a lasagna, your meat has to be on point. Your meat has to be on point. Okay? So I'm going to keep on letting this do its thing. This is kind of flimsy. I'm going to use this one just to cut up a little bit more. It smells so good, guys. And like I said, I'm going to taste it just to make sure before I add the sauce and everything else. I will be adding the veggies all in here because that's just going to be the base of my lasagna. And I guess I should be putting my lasagna to cook. So I need to do that while I'm going to let this get a little bit more done. It's probably already done, but I didn't even look at the directions on here. But I'm going to move my tea kettle out the way. Yeah, I don't have a lot of space, guys. I mean, I have all this space, but it's crowded over there. So I'm gonna turn this down to number 2. I'm gonna start my water boiling for my lasagna. This is vegetable lasagna, guys. My first time making it with plant-based meat and also brown whole grain lasagna. This over here. Move this, and I'm gonna turn it on and back to high, and put a little bit of olive oil in there. Yeah, guys, I don't use salt for much, and if I do, I have like light salt. It's 50% less sodium. Okay. Since it's pea protein, like I said, I'm sure it's pretty done already. So I'm going to take a little taste, see if I need any more seasoning, and see how this really tastes. Oh, y'all. It ain't no lie. This is the bomb. This is my go-to. Beyond Meat, Beyond Beef. They get 100 from me. They get 100. Okay, so I'm going to put my frozen mushrooms in. Yeah, I know, it's bad. But I do not do well with fresh vegetables, except like I just bought that zucchini for this purpose. But fresh vegetables and fruit will sit in my fridge for days and they'll begin to go bad. Put onions in as much as I want because I love onions. I love onions and mushrooms. So like I said, this is vegetables. So use as much as you want. That's going to have to go back in the freezer. I know I'm northern. I'm from New York, but I live in North Carolina. Okay. So I'm going to open up this whole grain lasagna. And I haven't found this in many stores. I went to Wegmans and grocery store. I love Wegmans. But it's not close to me. So therefore I don't go there much. But when I'm in the area, I will go. I'll go to Wegmans and get what I want. And these are sturdy too. So I don't need much. I said I was gonna break these in half so they can fit in this little, yeah. I need to break these in half so they'll fit. Probably 4 layers will probably be all I do. And this don't take long. That's why I just didn't do it so fast. Because you can't cook the lasagna too long. So, you know, you got to be careful with that. Okay, so that's going to be cooking real quick. And I already added the onion. Got the onions in the let's see. If I was doing this for company, I would definitely, yeah, that looks better if I'm just in the picture, right? I would definitely buy fresh. Like I would have bought like the fresh mushrooms and an onion. But since it's just me, hey, everything's in the freezer till I need it. Till I need you, and I want you. Got to have you. So I did, where's my, oh, here it is. So, hey, I'm going to have me a little, it's called Buzz Balls Chillers Pina Coladas. I'm having me a little pina colada, y'all. Like I said, I'm single. It's just me. I haven't been in a relationship. I've been out of a relationship with my ex-boyfriend for a minute. A couple of years, actually. And so I am believing in God to bring forth my husband. I have nothing against same sex. I'm heterosexual and I'm trusting in God for my husband. And I'm 53 years young. Well, I will be in a couple of days. I'll be 5'3". And when I turned 50, I felt some kind of ways. I was like, I'm not married and all this good stuff. So, you know, 53, I'm over the hill. Then I just started seeing people. Facebook can be daunting, and Facebook can also be beautiful, because I've seen all these people on my Facebook friends page and celebrities that are in their 50s, like Cynthia Bailey, and she got married to Mike Hill, and then Jada, she's about to turn 50, and Will Smith turned 50. Like all these celebrities, Janet Jackson's been 50, Haley's been 50, and they look gorgeous. So I was like, hey, I'm just grateful to God, you know, that I'm on this earth. So I'm embracing, I'm cutting up my zucchinis. Probably can't see. Well, anyway, just my zucchinis. I'm going to get better at this, guys. So, yeah, I'm embracing my 50s. Like, everybody's 50 now and over. So many people celebrate. But, yeah, I do desire a husband. Like I said, I've been in a long-term relationship that went south. And I'm just going to add this to my, like, this is all vegetables, guys. So, I'm making a base. And then I'm going to add my sauce. So, yes, I'm enjoying my empty nest. Like I said, my kids are grown on their own. Excuse me. And they haven't provided me with grandchildren yet. So, you know, but I trust in God that that's coming too. You know, I'm going to be a grandmother of several, you know. But right now, I'm living my life. I already rinsed these off. This is spinach, and I will be using the whole thing. And if I see anything out of sorts, what is this? What is that? Goodbye. I always look at my spinach before I place it in there and make sure I don't see no craziness. But this is all vegetables, guys, from the plant-based Beyond Meat. And it is so good with the little bit of seasonings that I added. It is so... I gotta let this cook down a little bit. And this is probably going to be too much for my lasagna. But you know what? I will make a salad or something else because it's all vegetables. So, yeah. So, yes, back to my plant-based. The reason why, because I said, why not? Why not do a page? You know? And talk about my journey of, you know, eating 100% plant-based. So you probably only can see a little bit of me. Let me see if I can turn this around. Let me see. Let me give you a little look. So this is me. As soon to be 53. Next Sunday, God willing. Thank you, Lord Jesus. But this is me. But let me put this back on. The lasagna is going cooking fast. Let me turn that down. This is going to take a few minutes to cook down. I know. So I'm going to let it do its thing. Let the zucchini do its thing. And then in the oven, by the time it goes in the oven, it won't take long to cook. And this will be my Labor Day dinner for the single lady that still believes in Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, to produce me a husband. Okay, so let me try some of this pina colada. Everything in moderation, people. There's something to this. Guys, and a couple of sips is all I need. That's all I need, so. Okay, so the lasagna, yeah, I need to make more space, but hey, I don't have any right now. So I'm believing in my big, beautiful home. I'm in an apartment now, a townhouse, but I'm believing in my big, beautiful home. So I'll be able to do this, you know. So yeah, I'm representing for the 50-year-olds and older. I actually in my 40s. I'll tell you a story. Actually in my 40s, And if you look back at the Halle Berry dance, I did that challenge, and I was like this thin as a rail, and my hair was straight and was down like to here. But now I'm all natural, and I just put it up today. Didn't do nothing special to it. So I do have on YouTube the Halle Berry dance challenge. So if you look up Halle Berry, Ms. Motivator, which was one of the names I used back then to motivate people, you will see that video. So go check it out. Probably will add it to my YouTube page as well. So I think the lasagna is going to be ready in like a second. Like, you don't let it cook. Yeah, because the rest of it, yeah, it's done, because the rest of it is going to cook in the oven. So you don't want to overcook it. So I will have to take it out, put it in a little bowl so we won't overcook. So yeah, this is all whole grain. See, it's brown. It's not white wheat. Is brown, whole grain, and that's important. That helps you if you're eating plant-based, low carb. And I watch my I look at the nutrition facts on everything. So yeah, I watch what I eat, because a few years ago, like I said, in my 40s, I was thin as a rail and everything. Didn't even have a booty. But hey, the guy I was dating at the time, he enjoyed it anyway, so whatever. And then somewhere a few years ago, in my late 40s, I started gaining a whole bunch of weight. I'm gonna pour this water out because it's in the way. Yeah, I gained a whole bunch of weight. Right now I'm in the 150s, hallelujah, but I was tipping 190, and I said that's not me. So this is taking a minute to cook now. Come on, y'all, so I can add the sauce. I guess that's enough spinach. I have to put this spinach up for some other time. I think I have enough to get me by. So yeah, this is my first real cooking video. So this is the premiere of D. Lynette, the author, also as the plant-based diva, and I'll be coming to you. I have been blogging on Facebook, so if you go to D. Lynette, the author, or you can type in, because it's all under D. Lynette, the author's page, but then you can type in plant-based diva, I should pop up. And I also have a mental mama bear page for mental health. So those are the things I'm doing, working on, and hoping to grow. So I need for you to share, like, follow, subscribe, all those good things, and start, you know, giving me bringing me a following, so I can enjoy this, what I'm doing, making plant-based meals. Not necessarily because you're a vegan, but because you want to eat healthier. And just because you get older doesn't mean that you have to get wider. You can still stay, you know, slim and trim. And guys, I lost this weight just by stop eating junk food, stop eating all the white stuff they talking about, sugar, flour, pastas, white pastas, white breads, and just started sticking with wheat, whole wheat. So that's what I've been doing since last year. And then in January of this year, I cut out beef, steak, and pork totally. So I haven't been eating that in since January. And I did put a little vlog on Facebook, on my Facebook page, Plant-Based Diva, that I had this inkling for, I do need more spinach, because now it's not a lot. Like I said, it shrinks down. So, yeah, I guess this is the longest part. And then I'm going to add my sauce, and then I'm going to make my ricotta mix, and then it's going in the oven, guys. So don't even know what time I started, but this video is 30 minutes already, so I probably started around 5-ish. So it's already 30 minutes into because I'm talking and everything, taking my time with it. Yeah, so this is a one-person meal. I'll probably be eating this for the next couple of days and everything. It's all vegetables. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be using my sauce. I won't need more garlic. Okay, so now I will move on. I'll put this out the way. That's how I make room, right? So now I'll be moving on to my ricotta mix. I used to omit ricotta cheese because I was like, ugh, yuck. But I learned if you just season it a little bit, that makes a world of difference. So these are my seasonings for my ricotta, okay? And then the last but not least will be the cheeses. What was I gonna say? I don't know. So I'm gonna put some Parmesan cheese in the ricotta. Okay, so here's the ricotta cheese. I picked it up at Wegmans. I love Wegmans. I don't know if you have a Wegmans where you are, but it's great. I mean, it's just an experience in there. I mean, it's like they have different like stations of pizza, burgers, salads. They got the bakery.